and they get stuck. And the reason they get stuck is because they keep doing the things that they have been doing, even though their business is ready to go to the next level. And for you, you may be starting out where you're still stuck in doing the technical aspects of the role and not focusing on using your time effectively to focus on sales. Then you're stuck in the sales and delivery mode. You do so well at sales that you spend all your time processing loans, and you get stuck in the processing area of your business when it's ready to scale to the next level around creating that process that's going to deliver an outstanding service delivery to your clients. And then you do that so well that, hey, we need more and more people in the business to develop that same level of service that's going to continue to add value and continue to grow our referral-based business. And so then that needs us to step out of that sales role or to get people into those management positions that are going to free up our time. And we're going to need to go from a broker to being more of a CEO and creating proper rigor in our business operations and processes. So the reason people get stuck is because at each level that you get to, it requires a certain amount of discipline and courage to change what has been working for so long, to implement changes within your business that you don't know may work. And so today what I wanted to talk about was, well, what are those 4 stages of business that you're in? And what is right for you? And you might sort of have a look at them for you and say, okay, I feel like I'm stuck at a certain stage within my business and I need to do something different. I need to have that courage to be able to scale and grow my business so it goes to the next level. And that might be from broker to CEO. It may be from being a one-man band to getting a processor or a credit analyst on board. Maybe it's you've got an offshore processor and the time is to get create a different role for an in-house credit analyst. So that service proposition can go to the next level and allow you to focus on the things that you should be doing. So let's have a look at it, right? So let's have a look at the 4 steps of growth that we're looking at here, right? So number 1, right? So if we look at number 1, and to be a great broker, we need to be technically good, right? So we need to be technically good, and that's the first step of being a good broker, is to be technically good. And what I mean by being technically good and having the technical systems and processes within your business is really to understand the credit policy and the product. Right? And once you understand the credit policy and the product in terms of how to make a deal work, how to make a deal service, how to provide options to clients to come up with solutions. Right? And most of you are there. And in my programs, I don't teach people the basics, right? I teach complex sort of investment lending stuff, but I expect you to come into our programs having the technical side of the business. And a lot of you have that technical side of the business, but what comes next are the things that you struggle with, right? Which if we look at, number 2, it comes down, and once we've got to this level, it's creating our sales and marketing system. Right? So it's looking at our sales and marketing systems. And by focusing on the right things and knowing what to focus on. I see many brokers don't have a real sales and marketing system, and they don't focus on the right activities at the right time. They focus on, you know, shiny objects. So maybe it's the latest thing that they've heard of, or, you know, that comes across them, or they get spoken about. Maybe say, oh, I need leads, so I'm going to actually go out and buy leads. And, you know, they go and they spend money and they invest thousands, and, you know, the conversion rate on those leads is so low that they spend all their time on chasing these leads and doing the follow-up, and then, oh, I need a nurturing campaign, and they get into a thing where it's not working for them because they're not focusing on the right things. And one of the programs that I've just released is called my Momentum Program, and the whole premise around that is how to create a referral-based business. Why did I decide to do that? Because building a referral-based business is the best way to grow a mortgage broking business. I work with a lot of the top level elite performers, and they focus on the right things. They focus on growing a referral-based business, and they've done it from day one. They've started with the network of people that they know and built on from there, and, you know, focused on this activity, which is sales. And there's a reason that sales is on the top of your P&L, is because that's the thing that we need to be focusing on in our business to be able to generate what comes next. And I see a lot of brokers that sort of, you know, struggle to get to that 40 to 50 mil, even if they're a solo operator. And even if you're a solo operator, you should be able to hit that comfortably if you discipline with your time and you focus on the right activities at the right time. And so what happens when we get good and we really, you know, nail our sort of sales and marketing funnel? We get to a point where we need to have a look at what comes next, which is, you know, step number 3, where we need to create a delivery system. And what we call it in our membership program is the $1 Billion Broker loan process. Right? So it's a delivery system to delight a client that's consistent no matter who's delivering it within your business. So from the time that you get a lead in all the way to settlement and post-settlement, we've got a process that we can deliver, and that's the delivery systems within our business. And, you know, where I see people getting stuck at this level is they're used to being that contact point for the client, and they want to hold on to too many touch points within this delivery system. And it's, you know, it comes down from fear, and fear of sort of letting go, and fear of, hey, I've been doing this for so long, my clients expect this of me. But they almost become, and I know in my business, you get to the point where you almost become a victim of your success, because you can no longer deliver the service proposition that you once could when you weren't as busy as what you are now. So you get to that level where you need to go, okay, I need to get some more people within the business who can actually contact the clients, and they can act a bit like me. And it's a hard one to recruit for, because actually I need to train and recruit or hire someone that's skilled, right? So now I need a little bit more rigor. I need to know how to recruit. I need to know how to onboard. I need to know how to train. I need to know how I'm going to retain these people. So the vision for the business, the strategy, the culture, a lot of those skills around how do I recruit, how do I onboard, how do I train, you know, how do I retain, what is the career progression in my business, and once I've got them on board, how do I actually manage them? How do I do the situational day-to-day management? How do I do performance reviews? How do I give them a number so they're responsible from a KPI on a day-to-day basis? How do I make sure that we're measuring what matters in our business? And so what we call that is, the step number 4, which is really your business systems. And in my Accelerator membership, and also with my elite clients, and they're the clients that are doing over 100 mil a year in settlements for themselves or the business, we focus a lot on these steps 3 and 4, right? Ensuring that they've got the delivery system to remove themselves from the business. And next thing that we want to do is, so they're not just a broker, so they become the CEO of their business, that they start focusing on the right business systems. And so I asked you guys the questions, like, what step are you stuck at the moment? Are you, one, a technically good broker, but you haven't worked out a way where you can get clients in the funnel, and so you can create that referral-based business? You don't have that sales and marketing system. Or is your sales and marketing working, so you're getting the leads, you're getting the clients in the door, but your delivery systems are clunky, right? Where your delivery systems aren't working. You're not having that consistent service that delights a client in a really efficient manner that leads to them becoming raving fans and referring. Or are you stuck in that process too much, where the whole process is reliant around you? You don't have enough technically skilled people to be able to do those things like packaging a loan, running a scenario, putting a deal together so you get those one-touch approvals. Or are you at that level where it's not about you anymore? You need to step out and you need to create some rigor in your business, and you really need to create some systems that are going to allow you to, for us looking at our business, I know when we looked at that, when we got to this level, we were able to double our business. We were able to go from $10 million a month to $20 million a month by focusing on our systems and processes within our business. So yes, we totally refined our delivery system, our $1 billion broker loan process, but we also implemented some business systems into the business to ensure that we tracked the important numbers in our business, and that each person on our team had a clearly defined role and knew what their numbers were, knew what their targets were to achieve. So if you want to do some a quiz, we've developed a quiz to see exactly where you are at in the business, and it'll give you a score, and it'll be honest with you, and it'll allow you to really reflect, which is, again, something good to do at this time of year, really to reflect where your business is at. So type quiz below and we'll ensure that we get you the quiz. And if you complete that, look, if you'd like help as well, if you feel like you're stuck at one of these steps and you'd like help to scale or to accelerate your growth through the programs, as I said, we've got, you need to have the basics done. You need to be technically sufficient. We don't offer mentoring, but we do offer a program if you're looking to create a referral-based business. And we do have a couple of membership programs if you are looking in areas sort of the 3 and 4 where you really want to create that great delivery system. You want to create the business systems in terms of how to recruit, retain, train your team. Happy to have a chat and sort of reach out and DM us, and I look forward to having a chat with you guys. Thanks. I'm Ross Lacane, the founder of $1 Billion Broker. I hope you've enjoyed another one of these videos. Tune in for more, and I look forward to talking to you soon.